Joined here today by head coach Sparky McEwen. We also have Brian Williams and Brent Showers. And Coach, for you, talk about the preseason camp. The last time we talked, it was the first day of camp. How have things progressed?
It was good. It was good. The first thing you think about, our injuries. We had one major, injury where we lost, a freshman back that we were really counting on to come in and do some big things for us. Nolan Fugate. We had another significant injury with Patrick McMahon, but it looks as though his initial diagnosis was something worse than what it really is, so we're going to get him back. So we're blessed that we got through camp and we didn't have a lot of significant injuries. I would say this, camp was a lot smoother than last year. Our team is a lot more mature. We got guys that truly, are professional about the season and they're excited. We're realistic, but we're very excited about our opportunity.
You can talk about the team camp that you guys went to, a bonding experience, and what that meant to your guys and what you got from that as well as a coaching staff.
More than what I thought it was gonna take place. It was a good experience, but more so than anything, at the time that we left, we were pretty tired. We just come off of a week's worth of practice, and you're talking about 75 to 80 new guys that did not know our veterans, and so our veterans had to get to know them. They had to get to know our veterans, and it was just a really, really good experience to go out and do that. Football is one thing, but when you learn about another person's background, his life, who he is, it just helps it that much easier when we went on to finish up camp the next 2 weeks.
For Brent, for you, what was that experience for you, the camp? That's the first time you've probably done something like that here at Davenport.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great team bonding activity. We were half a new team, so a lot of the guys that we already knew from the past couple of years, but getting to know some of the new guys was awesome. It was a good experience to know a little bit more about them. So when you're playing next to them, you know something a little bit about them that you didn't know. So
back to you, Coach. What are some of the position battles right now that you still have to decide leading up to the first week?
Well, it's not so much decide them. Our guys know we're going to be a lot deeper than what we were last year. One of the things that we experienced were significant injuries across the board, so everyone needed someone to get their back. Okay, so we don't talk about guys starting because everyone on this team knows if you're in a 2 deep, you're going to play significantly. Now, I'm leaning on my veterans hard. I need for my veterans to be the guys, to be the backbone to the team, and they just believe in the fact that if they got a guy that's going to sub for them, it's going to be just that, a sub for a good rest, and then get them back in there. But now when we get that guy in there, we can believe that guy's going to get the job done. So it was a great camp, but experience is what's going to win games and ultimately put you in position to win championships, because that's what we're all here for.
Brian, Robert Morris is coming off a loss. What kind of factor do you think that plays in some team having one game under their belt where you guys are opening the season?
It means a lot for them to have a game under their belt. Just because they say the biggest jump is from the first game to the second game. Mm-hmm. So we know they're going to come out and attack us because it's their first home game. They lost the first game. They need that first big win, especially against a Division II team that we are. They know that they got to come hard, and we got to come even harder.
On the flip side of that, is it kind of nice knowing that they don't really have film on you guys this year and some of the things you want to do?
Right, it's pretty good, but a football game is a football game. A lot of things can happen in a football game, injuries and stuff like that. They're not going to be the same team they were last week. They're going to be a whole different team with a whole different mindset, coming from a whole different place. So they're going to be at home and we're going to be away. So they're going to feel better than they felt away as well. So we'll see. Mm-hmm.
For Coach, what kind of preparation goes into a week like this where you're on the road and you're having to make somewhat of a significant trip?
It's a lot of preparation that goes into this, okay? Because number one, we've got to come up with a travel roster, okay? Now, we are playing the NAIA school, so things would be somewhat a little different. Roster may be a little larger for this ball game, but at the same time, we're going to be on the road. That's a long road trip. We're not staying overnight. Typically, you would stay overnight when it comes to playing at a distance, 3+ hours. 3.5 hours or whatever it is over there. So our guys are going to have to be mature, about this thing, to get over there and have to sit around and wait around. Unfortunately, that's something that you don't want to do, but our guys know, guess what? We got to play the football game. It is what it is. It's 4 quarters. There's going to be officials. There's going to be 2 officials no matter what. So we just look at this as an obstacle that we got to overcome, and we've just got to be prepared.
What are 1 or 2 key things that you want to take out of week 1 this week?
Special teams. We've got to be able to go in and win the special teams battle. Robert Morris went into their ball game, And, they played well against the two-time defending national champions. So that score is not indicative of what, Robert Morris's ball club is. That ball club, they will hit you. They got a good quarterback. They got some good skill players. They've got some good backers. They've got guys in the secondary that ran around and they do things well. The special teams killed them. So our guys are very aware, what we're going to face. We're going to face a team that's hungry, a team that's going to play their home opener. And I guarantee you, they will not have those same mistakes on special teams that they had in the first game.
Thanks. Good luck, guys, this weekend.
Thank you.